Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith, and you are listening to DVD Weekly Podcast, the only place where you're going to get the straight poop, and I don't mean that in the dirty way.
Brother, what's going on? Welcome to the DVD Weekly Podcast Plus. Yes.
We're back.
Are you excited?
Oh, it's Friday.
Yeah, that's all.
Glad about that. It's been a long week.
It's more than Friday.
It's more than Friday.
It's more than Friday.
What's the deal?
This is Don's last day in his horrible position.
Oh, is that right?
Friday.
You go back to what you were enjoying next week, or something new?
The sad thing is that I'm going back, but I'm not going back to my team.
Yeah, different
team. My team is
everybody
gone.
got let go.
Yeah.
You got to show this new team what's up.
Nah, just quiet. I just sit in the back.
No, you show what's up.
Nah, I'm too old. Don't care.
Come on, man.
Don't care, brother.
It's Groundhog Day. Tell you what, today
it is Groundhog's Day.
Spring's coming early, huh?
Phil, brother.
Yeah.
Came out, saw no shadow.
There you go.
Which means an early spring.
When's the last time that happened? I feel like
I don't know.
We've always
it seems like
yeah.
It's
all BS. Anyway.
It is getting a little springy here.
Today and actually yesterday too.
Sun kind of peeks out now and then.
Sun was out pretty decent yesterday.
California's got some kind of weird.
Dude, they got hammered with rain.
Well, I guess it's going to be worse tomorrow.
Is that right?
It's supposed to be the worst ever.
Oh my God!
I don't know. We'll be watching California.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I've been seeing. I saw some videos and pictures from friends on Facebook, and like, holy cow! I was like, wow, that's California. Like, jeez.
All right, but now some sad news, brother.
Oh man, are you bringing up the sad news that just broke?
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up
right before I
now.
came here. I saw this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost another wonderful actor.
Great one.
One I have a past with.
That's right.
That's
right.
Come on now. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, we have lost Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers,
better
man.
known as Apollo Creed.
Apollo. Damn it.
Sad, dude.
I mean, also, he was in so like Predator.
Oh, he
was Chubbs in Happy Gilmore, man. Remember with the wooden hand?
Yes.
And then,
that's right.
More recently, Mandalorian. Like,
that's right.
Mandalorian.
You just gave away all the things I was going to say. Thank you.
Damn it.
Thank you so much.
I'm pissed about Carl leaving us.
I am too.
Apollo Creed, man.
That's a sad deal. Yeah, and they said that he wasn't, no illnesses. No, they don't really know why. He passed away with his family around him.
In his sleep,
passed in his sleep.
Yeah,
Thursday, while surrounded by loved ones.
76 years old.
Damn
it, man.
Yeah.
We got to crack this monster.
That's what we're going to do. That's why I wanted to do it now. Let's do that, brother.
Yeah, I like him a lot, man. Like him a lot.
I sat right next to the ring while he was boxing.
That's right. That's killer, man.
I guess he dies in Rocky 3?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Clubber Lang kills him.
Wow. What's it to you?
I mean, whoa. That is not correct. He dies in Rocky 4.
I thought they said 3.
No, he dies in 4 because Ivan Drago kills him in the ring. Because he should have never gotten that fight anyways, and Drago just destroys him, kills him. Damn it.
He was in
Rocky
shows,
4 is my favorite.
He was in shows like Good, Kung Fu,
SWAT,
or as they call it, SWAT. $6 Million Man.
Oh, wow.
He was in Cannon. He was in McCloud.
Wow.
Yeah, all those crazy, fun shows. Movies. He did Predator.
Sucks, man.
Happy Gilmore, as you said. Action Jackson, The Defiant Ones. Breaker. Death Hunt. Hurricane Smith. Bunches of other ones.
Yep, and all the
bunches of other ones. And as you said, just recently, last year, did The Mandalorian.
Old Mando. He's awesome in that, too.
Yeah.
When I saw him, I was like, yeah, Carl Weathers.
And he's got 80 acting credits.
Wow.
80 acting credits. He did a lot for the community. He was... he worked with the Lupus LA, the LA Police Memorial Foundation, the Peace Fund, and the Tower Cancer Research Foundation. Did you know that prior to his acting, he played for the Oakland Raiders?
Yeah, that's right.
Did you know
he had
that?
a football career, yeah.
I did not know that.
Good old Carl, man.
1970 to 71 was when he played with the Raiders. I did not know that.
Yeah, he didn't, just a year, right? Didn't last long, but still, he was an NFL player, man.
Yes, sir.
NFL player.
Survived by his 2 sons. Rest in peace.
Yeah, damn it, Carl.
They are destroying my childhood.
All these people dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, I was reading some things the other day about movies of the past that are just dead now.
Yeah.
They were all my favorite movies.
Right.
And I've forgotten about them.
Ugh.
Brother, it's so
That's
sad.
Never good. That's never good, brother.
It's sad, brother.
Yeah, heard.
Sad. But anyway,
Freaking life.
there you go.
Yeah.
There
Rest
you
in
go.
peace, Carl.
Yeah.
We'll miss you, buddy.
Yep. Absolutely. Positively, brother. What do you got? Anything crazy going on this week?
Really
or?
nothing in the news.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a lot of stuff to cover this week. There's a lot of good stuff in sports and music and movies and.
I've got a few things to cover, not too much.
It was actually a fairly normal week for me this week.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Which was nice.
It's kind of nice to get back to normal.
It is.
Even though, I don't know, is our normal?
No,
I don't
never.
think so.
It's never normal.
I don't think so.
It's just our normal. Big alert, though. Big Shocko family news.
Oh, really?
Kyler's back in school, baby.
Hey, look.
Back in school, started yesterday.
Nice.
Took him down. So he's in a Montessori school.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes from our house. It's brutal. That sucks. But, yeah, man, Mel went down there Wednesday.
Yeah.
Got a rundown of the place. They accepted him, and Thursday, boom, yesterday he was going.
Do they smack you in the hand with a ruler and that kind of thing?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Oh,
something like that.
Brass knuckles?
Yeah. So,
Wow.
he started yesterday. Today's his second day. It's his first day went well, which, he hadn't been in school for months. So it's like, I figured his first day was going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, so I awarded him with what I've had for a long time. I had it at my office, and I was at work yesterday, and I'm like, if he has a good day, I'm going to give him this. I gave him, and damn it, it's worth like $65, $70.
Ouch!
I know, damn it.
Must be a pop.
But it wasn't like I was going to sell it. Well, quite close.
Yeah.
I have the limited edition Pez Kiss set that has all 4 of them. So I've had it for years.
Wow.
Right? So I had it up there. I'm like, man, this would be fun for him. And he loved it.
That's cool.
And the Pez was still good.
Nice.
I was like, the Pez still going to be good? They're still good.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyways, there you go. A little Kai news.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Happy about
Love it. Love
we'll
it
see how
indeed.
long it lasts.
Yeah.
We're still staying on the waiting list for the other place that we're on, the other places we're on. Just in case, because you never know.
It's good to have some backup.
We have to have backup with this one.
Absolutely. Oh, goodness
Yes, sir.
gracious.
Yes, sir.
Brothers, before we get into sports,
Yeah.
which I know you're excited,
Yeah.
I got to tell
Couple
you.
good things this weekend. Yeah.
You know, you probably heard on the show, I think it was last week, maybe the week before, where I was saying we need to leave Taylor Swift alone.
Yeah. Heard you mention it.
What is wrong with people?
Yeah.
I'd let the two of them do what they do.
Right.
You know, we don't need to be all over them. We don't need to
no,
give
we
them-
don't.
We
We don't need to see him every time Travis Kelce makes a play.
But I don't think that's a big deal.
It's
hard-
old. It's old.
Oh no, brother.
I
no.
don't have anything against her, but it drives me nuts. I'm like, why every single time he makes a play do we have to cut to her? Why?
Yeah, because she's excited. She's jumping up and down. Come on.
All right.
It's part of the fun, brother. It's just fun.
Fine.
Well, my old buddy, my other brother from another mother, had a little bit of something to say about this. Brother, if you will.
Yeah.
Mr. David Letterman.
Taylor Swift, I don't think in the history of show business, in the history of popular culture, we've ever witnessed anything like this. Tremendous. She fills stadiums around the world and puts on a 3-hour show. Now, we live in a world now where all we hear is nonsense and ugliness. And the nonsense can't be more nonsensical, and the ugliness, God hopes it can't get any uglier, but that's all we hear. That's all we hear. So now, here's Taylor Swift, who is a glowing bright light of goodness in the world, and she starts dating Kelsey Grammer. And people
No, that's not true.
What?
Kelsey Grammer?
Yes.
Yeah. An interesting pairing.
And
but
people
ahead.
go crazy. And the Kelsey Grammer people say, oh, no. Don't bother us. We're all caught up in football. We don't want Taylor in football. And the Taylor Swift people, the Swifties, are saying, "Oh, we don't want a footballer in here with Kelsey Grammer," and I'm saying, "Huh?"
Travis Kelce.
Right, Travis Kelce. And I say to both camps, this is such a lovely thing. Shut up. It's good for the footballers.
Yeah.
It's good for Taylor Swift. And it's something positive and happy for the world. And also politically, Taylor Swift is a huge force. And I think just wants to see people do the right thing. So God bless Taylor Swift and Kelsey Grammer. That's all I had.
Kelsey Grammer.
See what? I think he's got the wrong guy.
And he's still, like, even when he was corrected,
Oh yeah.
he's still like, that's Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, I saw the
Like,
video.
that is hilarious.
And I wondered, well, is he just doing this? Dude, I saw the video. He was like
deadpan.
He was so passionate about what he was saying that who the person really was didn't matter.
That's hilarious.
So, oh god, that was freaking hilarious. That's from the David Letterman podcast.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
pretty damn funny,
Taylor
Mr.
and Kelsey Grammer.
Letterman.
That would be quite a pair. Quite a pair.
Oh, that's good stuff. Brother, what have we got going on in sport?
Oh, man. Well, let's get the bad out of the way first, and that is the NFL.
Yeah.
We got the Super Bowl is upon us, brother. Super Bowl 58.
Oh, you know what I meant to tell you?
What happened?
Guess who else agrees?
Who?
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley? Oh, with the Taylor
With the
Swift
T
thing?
Swift thing. He says,
Really?
if you're screaming at T Swift saying she ruined football, you're just a loser or a jackass.
That's hilarious.
He says,
I love
the
Barkley,
Chiefs
man.
and the league have benefited from a reported $330 million bump
What?
in brand value as a result of this famous
You
relationship.
Are kidding
Uh-huh.
me. $330 million bump.
Yes, sir.
Well, I know, like, Kelsey's jerseys have sold through the roof.
Kelsey
He went
Grammer?
back to, like, number one. Yeah, Kelsey Grammer jerseys. Man, well, speaking of the Chiefs,
sir.
they're in it again.
Yes,
damn it.
sir.
God,
Yeah.
I mean, really?
You know what sucks for me?
I really wanted the Ravens to go, man.
What sucks for me is I needed the Ravens to go.
You needed
Because
them.
every damn year on Mouse Ears Radio,
Yeah.
I play the I'm going to Disneyland commercial.
Oh, right.
It's the same freaking winner every year.
Right.
Come on.
Oh, God, yeah.
Damn it.
I was pissed. Man, the Ravens just didn't look like themselves. Like, Jackson, he had a pretty terrible game for the most part.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs do what they do, man. Even though they have not
Yeah.
had a very good season, they find a way, and
Yeah.
they're built for this. They're
Right.
built for the playoffs. They're built for championships.
Yep.
So they're back in it against my most hated team in football, the freaking 49ers, who the Lions just flat blew
Yep.
that game.
I agree.
Up 17 points.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dan Campbell, the coach for the Lions, I'm a fan of the guy. He's awesome. He's super passionate. He's fiery. But he's also a dumbass sometimes. The dude is too aggressive for his own good. And, you can say that, hey, that's part of what got him there, and
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
But you got to change things up when you're in the playoffs, man. You can't just make calls with reckless abandon
Yeah.
in the playoffs.
Yeah, like
They-
playing on fourth down
Dude!
many times when he shouldn't.
They had
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
They should have kicked field goals,
Yeah.
especially the second one. Get him back up by 3 scores.
Yep.
Instead, he goes for it, doesn't get it, and the next play, it bounces off the defensive back's face, and this 55-yard play that put the Niners back in the game, it completely changed the game. If they kick that field goal, they go at 3 scores. That big play probably never happens. Dude,
Brother,
I mean-
you should have been the new Seahawk coach, Dan.
That's right. I don't have that in my notes, but yeah, new Seahawks coach McDonald, the defensive coordinator for the Ravens.
All going to call him Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald. A lot of coaching madness this weekend or this week. I mean, Bill Belichick doesn't have a job.
Yeah, crazy.
Mike Vrabel doesn't have a job. And then all these completely unproven coordinators get the head coaching jobs. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me. I mean, the Rams lost Raheem Morris, our defensive coordinator. He went to the Falcons. The Rams have lost like 4 coaches this week. So, assistants and the linebacker coach. Actually, linebacker coach is getting promoted to the defensive coordinator. But anyway, it's all kinds of crazy moves this week. But yeah, Super Bowl is going to be the 49ers and the Chiefs. I could care less, dude. I could care less. I hate both teams. I'm tired of the Chiefs. I am tired of them being, not because of Taylor Swift. I am tired of the Chiefs. They're always there. They were in what? 6 or 7 straight AFC championship games.
Yeah.
Like, we needed new blood in there, man. And the Ravens were that, but they didn't get it done, man. So 49ers Chiefs this next week. We'll talk about it a little bit more when we get closer to the game next weekend.
I want excuse me. I want the what was I going to say? I want the Chiefs to win.
Oh, 100,000. I mean, I don't care.
For 2 reasons.
I don't care who it is. If it's playing the Niners,
Yeah.
it could be anybody, and I'm rooting for them.
That's one of my reasons.
Yeah, 100%.
My other reason is for all those people out there that were so sure that this Taylor Swift thing was just going to just tear apart this whole team, and that's the end. We'll see.
I think they're going to get it, man.
We'll see what happens.
We'll talk about it more next week. But this weekend, there is some Pro Bowl festivities going on. There's some fun, like, they do some fun things. Then you got the flag football game on Sunday.
I saw
but it's just
part of that.
Nah.
One year.
Yeah.
What the
I
hell?
know. It's
silly.
It's silly.
I saw some hits that were.
I was going to say there was a couple times where it was like they were going after it.
Yeah.
And then they played dodgeball and they have these all little like golf and like all these little fun games. But it's just it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah. It's certainly I ain't going to be glued to the TV watching it this
No.
weekend. And in fact, Matthew Stafford and Aaron Donald are pulled out anyways. They're like because it's just who. At this point, who even wants to be a part of it? But anyways,
I got you.
There you go. All the Pro Bowl stuff is happening this weekend. Then we got NASCAR kicking up. Kicks back up this weekend, brother, at the Los Angeles Coliseum.
I'd like to see. I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. And the racing isn't great. It hasn't been.
You know what it's like? It's like taking a couple of marbles and putting them in a cereal bowl. And just kind of
right.
You can only do that so much. Or it's just not fun.
It hasn't. We haven't seen great racing there yet, so we'll see what happens this weekend. But not only is the Cup Series battling there at the old Coliseum, we're also going to see some NASCAR Mexico Series action, which is kind of cool. So this all kicks off tomorrow on FS1 at 1:30 p.m. Pacific with the Mexico Series qualifying, which goes into Cup practice and qualifying. Then you got some heat races that night, tomorrow night, starting at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Then Sunday is race day. The Mexico Series is at 1:30 p.m. Pacific, and the Cup race is at 5 p.m. So looking forward to that. And then the NHL All-Star Game is this weekend. So a lot of big kind of fun events this weekend. NHL All-Star Game, the skills competition is tonight on ESPN, and the All-Star Game is tomorrow. So it's just kind of a fun weekend of sports, I think. You got the Pro Bowl stuff, you got NASCAR, you got NHL All-Star Game. So fun stuff to watch for everybody.
When's the Olympics coming? When?
What is that? June, July?
I'm starting to see,
August? July?
They're starting to show, like...
teasers and...
Well, not only that, but, I mean, actually, some of the pre-game stuff
the prelims and all that fun stuff.
Oh, God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff, man.
I'm hoping, that big screen. Look out.
Oh, yeah. Olympics all the time. And Peacock, they do a great job. Like, Peacock's got everything. I'm guessing that's not going to change for this. I
wouldn't think so.
But I thought that was really cool last time around where you could watch everything live any time of day. That was legit how Peacock did it, man.
Yeah. I need to get on Peacock. I don't know what the story is. I don't know why I can't get on it.
I get it via Comcast. I think. Yeah, I think it's through Comcast.
That could be why.
But I don't have the. Actually, can anybody get it then?
I think so.
Because I don't have the premium.
Oh.
I don't have premium. In fact, shoot, I got to cancel that. Because I signed up for premium because it's the only way you could have watched the one of the Chiefs playoff games.
Well, it's probably going to be the same thing with the Olympics.
Well, Olympics last year, none of it was premium. It was all like anybody could watch it. So hopefully that's still the case. Hopefully they don't make a lot of that stuff premium this year.
I'll have to look into it.
We'll see.
Trying to get it because I don't think I ever did successfully get it running.
Yeah, I think if you try logging, when you try logging in, then you could do it by. I believe you could do it by company. So it would be like Comcast is on there, and you log in through Comcast. You choose your Comcast login and make it happen.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my main problem.
Well, there you go. There's sports this
That's
week,
nice.
brother.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention, I don't even have it on the sheet. Huge F1 news. Huge!
Really?
And, there's not a lot of huge F1 followers in the U.S., but it's worldwide, it's the most popular auto racing.
Really?
Lewis Hamilton, who is, like, the man. He's the man. He's like Dale Earnhardt in NASCAR or Richard Petty in NASCAR.
Yeah.
Is leaving Mercedes
Whoa.
and going to Ferrari.
Whoa!
Now, not this year, but in 2025. And he's
Now,
going to
is
replace
that-
Carlos Sainz's spot.
Is that equivalent to leaving Coca-Cola and going to Pepsi?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Or like imagine, in his heyday, Dale Earnhardt
Yeah.
switching from, Richard Childress racing to going over to like Earnhardt or to Evernham. It'd be like,
Yeah.
It'd be like, what?
Yeah.
What has just happened?
Yeah.
So it's like in
Wow.
F1 news, it's massive. Like,
Man.
but Ferrari, is Ferrari. They're not even the top team right now.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to race for Ferrari. It's like, Ferrari is just synonymous with racing, with F1. So it's going to be exciting. Of course, I'm glad I bought all this Mercedes gear last year at the race. Like, I told Mel, that was the first thing she said. I'm like, well, we could still wear it for this year because
Yeah.
he's still with Mercedes
that's
this
good.
year, and then that starts in 2025.
Then you sell it.
Yeah, exactly.
eBay for
And then
people who
Carlos
don't know better.
Sainz is going to get replaced
Yeah.
at Ferrari. So, anyways, that was some big F1 news this week too.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah,
Brother, that takes us.
yeah. Please,
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Into the world of Disney.
Very good.
I still don't. I'm still got to build this section here. It's got to be better. It needs a better name. I need to call it something better. Okay. And it
Sorry,
needs
I was
theme.
taking a big drink.
It needs theme music.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
We need theme music for everything.
That's exactly
But that's just a lot of work.
But if I will now tell the audience this. I've been working on a new system.
Yeah, that's
Once I
right.
get it figured out and get it to work properly, we're going to do the show a little different.
Nice.
Now,
Brother, the people mover, stop.
Oh God,
People
no!
movers not moving.
Oh, I got to stop podcasting. I got to stop. Oh, this can't happen.
This can't happen.
And that's why, folks, we don't have one in California.
Yeah, right.
Oh boy, that sucks too. Because you don't know where you're going to be when that thing stops.
Yeah, but then you're just chilling. Oh, the lights
the
came
lights
on,
have
brother.
come on. We are. This is of course, Walt Disney World.
This is serious
They were-
biz.
The people we're watching. This is live. We're going through a tunnel, or in French, tunnel.
They stopped at a bad spot.
Yeah, they're just like in the black tunnel where everything's just black. Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. People at home are going, would you stop watching that? I can't help it. I can't help it. And how appropriate. This is the Disney section.
That is right.
Thank you very much.
That is right.
Let's see. What do I want to tell you about? Well, first of all, as you may or may not know, you should know if you listen to the show, I was reading the encyclopedia
Yeah.
of Walt Disney animated characters. I'm done, brother.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Wow. That's impressive.
I'll tell you what I learned about the whole damn thing.
Nothing.
No. Actually, I
sorry.
did, and it was kind of shocking and surprising. So, it covers from Walt's black and white, old cartoons, some that we don't even have anymore,
Yeah.
down to Aladdin.
Gotcha.
Okay. It was shocking. When you talk about the Sherman Brothers, they did Jungle Book, they did Mary Poppins, you talk about that era, you figure there's a bunch of movies they did, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
seems like once they started, then that's it. They
Right.
did them all. Not at all. Dude, they did a handful of them.
Really?
And then that was it. I was shocked.
No kidding.
I was shocked. I'm like, wow. Because they make it sound like, man, the Sherman Brothers just changed everything. And they really didn't. They came in for maybe 3-4 movies, and that was it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the other thing, your memories, they do weird things.
Oh, yeah. Well, ours do every week.
Little Mermaid, okay? Would you remember when Little Mermaid came out? Because, wouldn't you agree with me that it was Little Mermaid and then Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, it's big. It's big
And
time.
that was the end of the crummy movies, right?
Yeah.
That's when, boom, man, things went into high gear.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, and then they went on to, what am I saying, Aladdin, and then, it just went on and on. It was all the big Broadway music,
Yeah.
thing. Not true. Did you know that between The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, there was DuckTales, the movie, Treasure of the Lost Land, one of the, I don't know how to, look, that movie was outsourced. And by the way, because I know you're worried
Which one?
about it, the People Mover is working again. That movie was outsourced.
Which movie?
The DuckTales, the movie.
Oh, really?
It was a lot. It reminded me a lot like TV animation.
Yeah. In fact, when you said that, I thought that was like a home video release.
No,
I
it
didn't realize
wasn't. It
that
was actually at the theaters. It had some pretty spectacular scenes.
Yeah.
There were some pretty, and it was a lot like an Indiana Jones kind of movie.
Right.
But it wasn't consistent. So they'd throw in some razzle-dazzle now and then because it was more expensive.
Sure.
And then just kind of back off during other times.
Oh.
The Rescuers Down Under
Oh, yeah.
came out between Little
Yeah.
Mermaid and Beauty and
With
the Beast.
Prince and the Pauper before it. I remember that.
Yes, so
in the
how
theater.
weird is that?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I thought it was Little Mermaid, and then boom, Beauty and the Beast, and then
Yeah,
boom,
right.
Aladdin, and that is not the case.
Huh.
So interesting.
Well, there you go.
So when I finally finished it, I'm all excited, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, which one do I get to do next?
Mm-hmm.
The Disney Studio story.
The Disney Studios.
Didn't I just read that? It's the same damn story.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what I'm reading now.
Well, there you
The
go.
Disney Studio story.
Nice.
Yeah, I could tell the story now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got a couple minutes?
Now, brother, you are a Disney historian.
It's really funny because somebody mentioned that the other day to me.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I never thought about that. Yeah, right. No, just kidding. Brother, it's an exciting day.
Yeah?
Today. As a matter of fact, here about less than an hour ago, Magic Happens. The Magic Happens parade has returned to Disneyland, brother.
Yeah, magic happens.
I can't wait to see it again. I'm hoping somebody's going to have it on live tonight. It's an awesome song. It's a very
Where's
pop,
that parade
rock and
happen?
roll.
Just down Main Street?
Disneyland down Main Street. Starts
All right.
at it's Small World and goes down to the end of Main Street.
Well, we might have to
It's
check
going to be
that out.
cool. I can't wait to see it. It's and like I said, the music is awesome. It's real
Yeah.
rock and rolly kind of,
Huh.
woo, like this woo.
How many times a day do they do that?
I believe it's at least 2.
2.
I think in the summer they may do 3.
Gotcha.
But that's going to be good, brother. It's going to be
Yeah.
good. And it will be going on when you're down there.
We're
you-
just over 2 weeks away.
You go and enjoy that, brother.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about
Enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't mean to yell.
It's okay.
And that is your Disney news for this week.
Very good, brother. Very
Thank you,
good.
brother.
Let's roll right into music.
Yes,
Big
sir. Big.
weekend
We're yelling a lot.
for music.
It's because
Yeah.
we're so damn angry. It's been a crappy week.
It's been, there's
Gee.
been some challenges. Big weekend for music, though. Big.
There we go again.
Because Sunday night at 5 p.m. Pacific on CBS and Paramount Plus is the Grammys, brother. The Grammys are back.
God.
You're not excited? Don't you always watch the Grammys, though? Tell me you do. You watch the damn MTV music awards. You better watch the Grammys.
Dude, I'm getting to where I don't know anybody anymore.
Well, there's that.
Right?
There's that.
And when somebody I do know that comes up, it's some tribute because they're getting ready to die.
Oh, well. Yeah.
So, it's just, I don't know. I don't like the music that's out today. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, no, I hear you. There are some good performances.
I'm hoping.
happening at the Grammys this year.
Taylor Swift, not one of them, my
No.
understanding.
No.
Because she wants to, something about the Super Bowl, or she has to be somewhere. I don't know. I didn't actually get to read the whole story,
Yeah, I'm not sure about
but
that.
she won't be there.
But we got SZA, Luke Combs,
See, here we
Travis Scott,
SZA.
Joni Mitchell is
Okay.
scheduled to perform at this
Again.
year's Grammys.
Again.
That's the tribute part.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the.
But
will be
then,
gone
brother,
soon.
you got Billy Joel,
Billy Joel.
Olivia Rodrigo,
Uh huh.
U2
All
is,
right.
and I believe U2 is performing from the Sphere, which is cool.
Oh, neat.
That's cool.
Yeah. Is it true they can make that invisible?
I don't know.
Or do they have cameras outside that suddenly show? I was watching a video. I see a lot of things real quick go by. Woo, woo, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just enough to make me look like an idiot when I try to explain it.
Right.
But they said that they can make it invisible, and then all of a sudden, you can see like there's no dome.
Jeez. That's
That
crazy.
things I would love to
That
go
is
see.
crazy.
Have you seen it?
I've only seen the outside,
Outside?
when we went
Yeah.
to F1, but I did get a call yesterday from company I work with in New York,
Yeah?
who is trying to schedule a technical tour of the Sphere when we go down to NAB in April.
Oh, you
So
got it.
yeah, I
Oh,
was like, he
God.
asked if I'd be interested. And I
Hell
said, "What
yeah.
do you think?"
Yeah.
Because of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think U2's performing for there.
Wow.
And Dua Lipa, man, come on, Dua Lipa is going to perform, and Billie Eilish is performing as well
That's cool.
on the Grammys. So
I do like her.
There you go, Sunday night. That's all
Very
getting
nice.
thrown down. Top 5 Amazon music releases this week.
All right.
At number 5, it's The Last Dinner Party with their album Prelude to Ecstasy. This it's their debut album from the British indie rock band. Apparently, this is a long-awaited record. Even though it's their debut, people have been waiting for this one. That's why it hits the top 5.
Wow.
At number 4, it's The Fray with How to Save a Life. The alternative rock band out of Denver. The remaster of their debut album from 2005. Number 3, I don't know, see if you know about this one. I was like, what? How in the hell? It's Lemonade Mouth original soundtrack. Are you familiar with this?
No.
It's number 3. It's a limited lemon yellow vinyl. The movie and soundtrack showcase a remarkably talented cast led by popular stars of Disney Channel hits.
Really?
Bridget Mendler, Adam Hicks, Haley Cuoco, Naomi Scott, and newcomer Blake Michael, among others. What?
I have to tell you, that as much as I do know about Disney,
Just what?
I am completely out of the loop when it comes to Disney television.
Yeah.
You know, with the teen things and all that stuff.
Right.
I,
I would hope
I
so, let's be
barely
honest.
even associate them
Yeah.
with Disney.
Seriously.
Because it's just not, I don't know.
I'm with you.
I mean, look at all the Disney stars. It just went bad, dude.
Yeah, right. A bunch.
Bad. God.
Number 2, it's Paul McCartney's Wings, brother.
Wow.
With Band on the Run. This is now at number 2. It's Band on the Run, a half-speed LP. So to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Band on the Run, this special vinyl edition was cut at half speed using a high-resolution transfer of the original master tapes from 1973 by Miles Showell at the legendary Abbey Road Studios in London.
Wow.
This track list mirrors the U.S. release, which includes the song Helen Wheels. It includes a reproduction of Linda McCartney's Polaroid poster. But yeah, cut at half speed. For those who don't know what that means, it uses twice the amount of space on the record as usual. So wider grooves, which bigger grooves equals better sound at a lot of the frequencies. So it should be a fantastic sounding record, if nothing else. And then at number 1, what do you know? It's Paul McCartney's Wings, brother. At number 1, it's the CD. So Band on the Run, the Deluxe 2 CD set. Features a second disc of previously unreleased mixes of the songs. So there. Oh God, what happened?
You're not supposed to hear that yet. That's just me getting ready. Just getting ready.
Okay, understood. So there you go, brother. There is music news you can use this week.
You know, last week you mentioned a group, and gosh darn it, I threw it away. But you told me the name of a group, and I wrote it down.
Yeah.
So I was listening to them, and I hate the way some of our new technology works. Well, it's not new, but you know, if you tell Tiddly Boop Squaw, Miss Amazon box monster over there, if you tell her to play a song, I asked her to play music from a group that you had told us about last week.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to it, and I'm like, okay, it's all right. You know, it's I doing my thing, and I kind of tuned it out. And then all of a sudden, a song comes up that's awesome, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I listening? So I think I'm listening to the same group.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's like the Amazon's just gone off her little merry way and just started playing something else. Why would it do that when you're asking it to play a certain group? Irritates me.
Right.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
So I found this group, brother. I found a new group.
Really?
It's called Fountains DC.
Fountains?
Or it could be Fontaines
C.
DC. It's Fontaines. I think that's Fontaines.
Oh, that's Fontaine,
Yeah. Fontaines DC. I want you to listen to a little bit of it.
All right, do it.
Queued up here. If you like punk, you'll like them.
Definitely sounds old school.
Oh, dude. Instantly fell in love with it.
I like that.
I'm like,
where's
my
your
God.
punk reference, though?
It's very punky in a way. Punk is different nowadays than it used to be.
Oh, that's true.
It's like old, you know. I don't know. It's kind of the way you look at it. And some of their other songs sound punky. And which Susan hates. They repeat a lot of stuff,
Right.
which you could tell right there, right? They
Yeah,
repeating
yeah.
and repeat. But dude, I fell in love with them. Never heard of him before. I know
Really?
nothing about him.
Well, it's always fun to discover new bands.
Oh man! So
Sound
thank
pretty
you
good.
for telling us about that crappy band last
leading
week
it-
because it took me to something
Nice,
fantastic.
nice.
No, I enjoyed the one you told me about.
I saw and heard it. That was the band. I can't remember the name, but it had the two guys from Radiohead, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Yeah, and it was cool.
All right.
I enjoyed that. But yeah, all of a sudden it switched over to this, and I'm like, what the hell? This is very different. You know, it's that vocal sound that I love so much.
Yeah, right.
That so anyway, I was all excited.
Well, there you go.
So I've been
Love
listening
that.
to them and just really enjoy it. Oh my Lord,
Ugh,
brother.
good
Now
stuff,
you know.
brother.
Now you know.
Good stuff.
Fontaine's DC.
Fontaine.
All right, I like that.
Yeah, I like it, brother. Way to go.
Oh, thanks.
Let's go to television.
All right.
The only thing, so my site wasn't updated this week. Thanks a lot, guys. But the one news show that I do know that is streaming this week, it actually just started a couple days ago, and I'm excited for it because, you know, as we mentioned, NASCAR's kicking off this weekend.
Yeah.
And we've got NASCAR Full Speed on Netflix. So it covers the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
Nice.
I watched the first episode. It was just a fun watch.
Uh-huh.
It's very similar to the F1 series Drive to Survive, which is just fantastic. So Netflix kind of hoping that this helps add to NASCAR's popularity in the U.S. because what Drive to Survive did to F1 in the U.S. was massive. Like it quadrupled the popularity of F1 in the United States. This show did on Netflix. So it's kind of in the same vein. In fact, it's funny. Some of the drivers would sit down for their interviews and they're like, so this is like the part on Drive to Survive where I sit down and introduce myself. So all the drivers are very aware of that series. But it's 5 episodes. But if you're a NASCAR fan or even not, it's worth checking out. It kind of introduces you to the world of NASCAR and how it works, even though it really kicks off with the playoffs. It kind of, you know, talks about how all that works. They follow the drivers. They follow Denny Hamlin, who's very much hated in the sport. And you kind of see some interesting things around that and, you know, just how he doesn't care and he loves being that way. And so anyways, really interesting show, NASCAR Full Speed on Netflix, brother.
Nice.
But that's about it on television. That's all I
Really?
got for the week, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm not watching any new television
apologize.
right now. Nothing.
Well, we are B deep.
Really?
As we move into movies, brother. Balls deep in the old Academy Awards. Brother.
Yes, that's good. That's
are
good.
on March 10th, the 96th Academy Awards. Once again to be hosted by Jimmy Kimmel, by the way.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Our preacher's just like Jimmy Kimmel.
What's that?
Our preacher.
Your preacher?
Oh, dude. I swear to you, doppelganger.
Really?
He has. It's so much like him that I just feel like I act around him the way I would around Jimmy. It's so weird. You find yourself just relating to him that way. It's really weird.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's just I don't know.
That's yeah.
Maybe it's mental illness. I don't know. But it is weird though. Weird
stuff. Well,
our church is moving too, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, we found one right down here, right by the gas station, and then we turn left. Right there. No, they have to go move, so now they're down there by Walmart. But
really?
Brand new building. Brand new, big building.
Oh, well, there you go. I hadn't heard about it, brother.
Well, brother, you should join me next. Not this Sunday. Next Sunday.
No, definitely not next Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
What?
That's my church. Super Bowl
That's
Sunday.
when they decided to move into the.
Yeah, next Sunday. That
All right,
seems
they're
like
not smart.
Terrible timing.
I'm not gonna. No, we're changing churches.
Yeah, there you go.
They don't. No.
I mean, you know, Super Bowl is in the afternoon,
It's a
so
deal
as long
breaker.
as they have it in the morning,
it is in the morning.
you'll
yeah.
be clear.
Yeah,
You'll
and if
be
we go to the
clear.
early one, There'll be live webcasting.
Ooh.
Because really, that's what our church is all about.
There you go.
A little I like to call him the pre-preacher. He goes up and he does his little spiel. And then these big screens come down. And then we sit and watch an hour's worth of television of this guy who shot it live earlier in the morning in another one of their buildings here in Washington.
Really?
It's so weird, dude. You go to church and you watch TV. And then when it's done, everything goes back up. Band gets back on the stage, plays a song. Pre-preacher comes out, says, have a great week, and that's it.
Really?
Look up above at the big screen, brother. Look at what you're looking at right there.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That is the way they are doing, what am I trying to say? Drones.
Oh, that's drones?
Yes.
Oh, I see now.
What we're looking at is
now.
a big,
That's
huge
pretty cool.
Disney train riding on top of a track up in the sky. Why we're not doing that here in the U.S., I will never know.
Yeah.
Because they are using it like crazy in Paris. Paris always does things first, and then we get it next.
Really?
Yeah, so that's
interesting.
I think that'll be interesting to see. I saw a video, and I don't know what country it was. It wasn't us. And all these drones were, just tons of them were laying out in the street, and they were all sectioned off and stuff, and they were waiting to do a show.
Really?
It's so cool.
That's pretty dang cool.
Yeah, but
like
it's just,
that.
I mean, look at this.
I like
My
it.
God. We are watching the Main Street Electrical Parade
in the air.
in the freaking sky.
Yeah.
And look at it.
That's pretty impressive.
Does that look like drones?
No.
God, no.
No. It's just lights in the sky.
Unbelievable. All right, I'll stop
Yeah,
talking
drones
about
are awesome.
I'm sorry.
They're freaking awesome, man.
What happens on a windy day?
Yeah, well,
I just want to see the wind.
The wind's too bad.
I just
you can't
want
do it.
I want to see the wind
do
just
it.
come up all of a sudden.
Yeah, just
right?
like a hurricane all of a sudden. They're just all running into each other and just crashing down onto the people. Yeah, I like that. So let's get into it, brother. Let's get into the Academy Awards a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to go every week. We're going to go over one of the major categories. I am kicking it off with Best Supporting Actress. The reason being, it's the only category that we've seen all the films.
Okay.
So we're already since they announced the nominations here. What was that? A week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. We've watched a movie every night since then, and we still have like 23 to go. We're going to be busy until these Academy Awards happen. But Best Supporting Actress. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start from my least favorite to my favorite, and then pick who I think is going to win. All right.
All right.
First female up for Best Supporting Actress is America Ferrera from Barbie, brother. From Barbie.
Wow.
Now, she played Gloria, a woman in the real world whose dark fantasies about Barbie have set the doll's crisis in motion. Now, her main scene, and I think the reason she really got nominated, was where she confronts Barbie in a sweeping monologue that outlines the maddening and contradictory expectations women must negotiate. You remember that scene where she kind of gives her the whole spiel?
I cannot picture her in my head.
Really?
No.
Well, honestly, outside of that, this is why I mentioned her first. She's good, she's solid, and that scene is it's definitely memorable. I'm surprised you don't remember that scene.
Yeah.
Ooh, ships. But I don't know. She was, out of all these others on the list, she was the least impactful for me personally. Barbie is nominated for 8 Oscars and is streaming now on Max or
crazy.
VOD.
8 Oscars.
8 Oscars, I know, man.
Oh my
it seems crazy to me, but hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Next up, my next in line is Emily Blunt from Oppenheimer. I gave America Ferrera a 6.5, by the way, her performance.
All right.
That's just me. Okay?
Very nice.
Don't yell at me. Don't just.
All right.
That's just my. It's my opinion. Damn it.
Are you against women?
Hell no.
Okay.
I love the rest of these performances. I really, really enjoyed. Like all the rest of these. Emily Blunt, for example.
Trying to cause a controversy.
Yeah, thanks. For Oppenheimer, she plays Catherine Kitty Oppenheimer, who of course is Robert Oppenheimer's wife. She's fantastic. Like quite a range in this film, and it's such. I mean, you need to see Oppenheimer, man. You got to, you got to spend some time. It's like 3.5 hours, but it is such a great film, man. Christopher Nolan, freaking genius, and everybody in this film is great. So glad that Emily Blunt got up for the nomination for this. I gave her a solid 7. Solid.
Nice.
And Oppenheimer is on VOD currently, but will be streaming on Peacock starting February 16th. That's a big deal for Peacock to get Oppenheimer. Because Oppenheimer is up for 13 Oscars, which is the most of any film this year. Brother.
Damn.
Next up, Jodie Foster.
What?
Jodie Foster, brother. She's back.
Wow.
She's actually in True Detective. This is the new series, the new season of True Detective on HBO. That's been a really, really good series so far. Or season, I should say. She is the Best Supporting Actress nominee for the film Nyad. It's a remarkable true story of athlete Diana Nyad, who, at the age of 60, and with the help of her best friend and coach, commits to achieving her lifelong dream, a 110-mile open ocean swim from Cuba to Florida.
Good Lord.
Right?
Shark bait.
Craziness. Annette Bening plays Diana Nyad. Jodie Foster plays her lifelong friend and coach. And she is fantastic. It is a really good role. She's funny at times, really serious at times. It's a really good movie. Like, it was a pretty fascinating film. I didn't know the story of this lady and like what she was trying to accomplish, and she had tried to do it, when she was young and like fully into her career, and then just decides at 60, I want to do this now. Like, I want to make this happen. So, just a story of just human drive to its nth degree. But a solid film, and Jodie Foster's great. I've always liked Jodie Foster, man. She's a pretty solid actress. And she, really, really good, kind of complex character in this film.
Wasn't she in Pete's Dragon?
Was she?
I think so.
Wow, I remember her old stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, Silence of the Lambs, I love her in that. Panic Room.
See, I think Pete's Dragon, you bring up Science of the Lambs.
Of course, man. Of
God,
course.
that just sums up the way our whole show is.
That's right.
It's a beautiful mix.
But I give Jodie Foster a 7.5 for this performance. And Nyad is nominated for 2 Oscars, and it is currently streaming on Netflix.
Nice.
So pretty much anybody can see that one. 2 left, brother.
All right.
And these are my favorite. I gave them both the same score, but one edges one out just barely. Barely, brother. Started off with Danielle Brooks, who stars, she's the Best Supporting Actress nominee for The Color Purple, the new version of The Color Purple, which is actually based off of the play, the Broadway play, not the original film. So this was a Broadway play. So this is a musical, which I'm usually not a big fan of musicals.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate them for the most part. But The Color Purple was solid. It was better than I thought it was going to be, like, going in. And the music's really good. Some really good performances. But to me, Danielle Brooks, stole the show. She is fantastic in this film. She plays Sophia, a fiercely independent woman who refuses to yield to white people, men, or anyone else who refuses to see her as an equal. What's cool is she played Sophia in the Broadway version of The Color Purple and was actually nominated for a Tony for it. But she's great, brother. She's the kind of woman you would like. You don't mess around with her. She doesn't take anybody's crap.
Yeah.
Like, you need something done, you go to her, and you say something bad to her, and oh my God, she ain't having it. So she is a great character in this film. Really, really enjoyed watching her. I gave her a solid 8 for her performance. Nominated for this is the only Oscar that The Color Purple is nominated for, and currently only available on VOD. But it's good, man. It was a pretty. I wasn't super looking forward to seeing it, but actually enjoyed the film, and she was a really, really big part of that. So,
by the way, Jodie Foster was not in Pete's Dragon.
No, okay. She was in she was in a movie as a little girl, though.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
you look that up. You look it up.
All right,
as I tell you about my favorite nominee for Best Supporting Actress, and this is from the film The Holdovers. It's Divine Joy Randolph. Now, The Holdovers. It's about a cranky history teacher at a remote prep school who's forced to remain on campus over the holidays with a troubled student who has no place to go and a grieving cook. So Divine plays that grieving cook. She plays Mary Lamb at the school Barton. She decides to stay at the school over Christmas due to her grieving the loss of her son in war. So dude, she is awesome. Yeah. Like, she is so good. She could almost be up for Best Actress instead of Best Supporting Actress. I mean, she was a really big part of the film. Highly suggest checking this film out. It's actually up for 5 Oscars. It's really good. Best Picture it's nominated for as well. And a lot of good performances kind of across the board. But she is super powerful, really emotional. You know what I love about when it gets down to the Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, it's just how difficult it would be to play that role, you know, and the range of emotion and, you know, just the depth of the characters, right? And I feel like she is the best of this group because of that. Like, it's a great role. She just nails it. Like, she is just perfect in this role. I also think she will actually win it. I think she's going to win it. She's got a lot of momentum. She won. I believe she won the Golden Globe for this. But I know she's won some other awards. I think she's favored for the SAG Award coming up. So The Holdovers, again, nominated for 5 Oscars, and it's streaming now on Peacock and VOD. Divine Joy Randolph. She's my choice, brother.
Nice.
For Best Supporting Actress.
Very nice.
There you go. We'll get to a new category next week, depending on, you know, how much I can watch and hopefully finish another category. Yeah. So we'll see.
Jodie Foster.
Shall see. Yeah.
Jodie Foster. 1976. Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
Yes, brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, brother, you need to check out my old Plex action. I've been working on some crazy projects.
You're crazy?
I'll show you after this. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
You know what you should put on there?
What's that?
You should put that Disney wartime thing.
You know, I looked for that. Didn't I wasn't looking for it hard, but I did, you know, just search around a little bit.
I have it.
Couldn't find it. Of course, you said it's on YouTube, right?
Yes.
So I could just always get it off YouTube.
Yeah, you should, brother. It's interesting.
Yeah? Yeah?
I'm just telling you. I might tell you next week, too.
No doubt.
You know, because I'll forget that I told you this week, just like last week.
So there you go. That leads. You got any movie news, brother? Any movie news?
Brother, I do not.
Well,
I will tell you this, and I don't know what it was. And again, you know, it's me, right? Jumping from thing to thing to thing and getting enough information to be dangerous. I watched some trailers from upcoming movies this year.
Yeah,
dude, there's some crazy ass movies coming out.
What you looking at?
That's all I can tell you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the new Dune. That's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. But there were some eerie ones.
Really?
Ooh.
Well, I like that.
I may have to go back and take a look at that again.
There you go.
So we can
Tell us what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, interesting stuff there.
Yeah, I like it. 4K releases this week for February 6th. February, brother. This is for February.
I know. This is the month of love, brother.
Oh, that's right. Yay.
I mean, yay!
Not a big release or week for the old 4K. In fact, there's only 2. And that's Blood Rain, the Uwe Boll video game adaptation from 2005, and McCabe and Mrs. Miller, the Criterion Collection. The unorthodox drama western from 1971, directed by Robert Altman and starring Warren Beatty.
Hey.
And it takes place in the Great Pacific Northwest, brother.
One of Madonna's boyfriends.
That's right. That's right. The Mining Town Presbyterian Church. That's a mining town? Presbyterian Church? That doesn't make sense.
Sounds like a church to me.
But it's in the Pacific Northwest, so there you go. There's that. But that's it for the old 4K releases this week. Not a whole lot. That's like as leases. I mean, you can't get less than that. Yeah. Well, I guess you could have one. Over-under time, brother.
Yeah.
Over-under.
All right.
We did not have a film last week.
That's sad.
It is a little sad. It is. It is. And this week we only have one.
Yeah.
And right now, Will Johnson's still in the lead, all by himself with 11. He's got a 2-point lead.
Wow.
So let's see what happens. Only one film, though, and that is Argyle.
Interesting.
Argyle. It is an interesting-looking film, yeah. A reclusive author who writes espionage novels about a secret agent and a global spy syndicate realizes the plot of his new book, or the new book she's writing, sorry, not his, she's writing, starts to mirror real-world events in real time.
Whoa, weird.
Right?
Yeah.
Directed by Matthew Vaughn. It's got a hell of a cast.
It looks like it's one of those movies that when you watch the trailer, you don't know where to put it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so weird that I can't figure out what to think about it.
I mean, solid cast. Henry Cavill, Bryce Dallas Howard, Sam Rockwell, Bryan Cranston, John Cena, and Dua Lipa, man.
There you go.
Dua Lipa in this
There
film.
you
I mean, I
go.
gotta see it just for that.
Settle down.
Just for that, I'll be
Settle-
seeing this
calm
one.
down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get excited.
It's okay.
It looks cool. I was like, man,
Yeah.
with the wife, she's really interested in this film.
It's a kind of, it's a kind of thing where if you like wizard movies and that kind of thing.
Wizard movies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's a little fantasy involved.
a little. I thought there was a lot.
Is there? Maybe I.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
That's,
Maybe you're
so
probably
that seems to be, to me, that would be the audience. That
So
would
like a
enjoy
little like fantasy, also
it. Yes.
spy,
Yes.
like
yeah.
yeah. All right.
Right.
Well, 35% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it was 36 last time I looked.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was surprised
I
to
was
see
too.
it so low.
I thought it would do well.
Yeah.
But, I
Well,
don't know now. I don't
The
know.
expectation is $18.5 million.
Dolores.
What you got on my 40, homie?
I went under.
I went over
Yeah.
because there hasn't been a lot that's come out in the theaters lately.
That's true.
Nothing last week. There's really nothing out there right now that
And the
people haven't already
commercials,
seen.
are out there, and they do pique your interest.
They do pique your interest, and again, it has a really good cast, so a lot of people that are going to entice folks to go.
See some video of the cat.
Yeah, oh
Cat's like
yeah,
a real
yeah, right.
weird-
The cats, yeah, right,
Yeah. So
So we'll see what happens. I'm
Yeah.
going to go over, you go under that. I get it. Okay? And that, my good friends, is this week's Over Underpants.
and this week's show, brother.
That's right. Holy cow, it's
Wow.
time to party, brother.
It was beautiful.
Friday
Beautiful.
night. It's time to throw it down.
Yes, sir.
Go to our website. It's www.dvdweeklypodcast.com. Links to places like our Facebook fan page where Over Under is definitely played. Face. Yep. But he was the devil. Feedback.
Whoa.
DVDweeklypodcast.com.
Yeah.
And that beautiful phone number, sir.
406-426-1DVD.
Yeah, time for people to get on there.
Yeah. Time to
been a
get back
while.
in contact. Let us know you're still alive, people.
Wow, we need to know.
Let us know you're still alive.
That's right.
We love you all.
Yeah. Good night.
Sayonara.